Being a perfectionist isn't bad, but waiting for perfect is. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how you can turn perfectionism into a superpower. This is my free life and business advice to you in under 5 minutes. People think that everything has to be right before taking action. But guess what? That perfect moment never comes, and it never will. In this video, I'm going to talk about the two types of perfectionism, the one that helps you and the one that keeps you stuck. If you have ever struggled with overthinking or waiting for that perfect moment before taking action, this one is for you. Being a perfectionist can either make you great or keep you stuck, depending on which side of the coin you fall in. There's the good and the bad part. What's typical for people who are the so-called good perfectionists? They are focused on inputs. Remember how everything works in life. You have the inputs here, and then you have the process in the middle and the outputs on the other side. So inputs and outputs, and this is your engine that cranks out the results. People who are the so-called good perfectionists, they are focused on the action part. Obviously, the opposite is true for people with bad perfectionism. They are over-focused on the results, on the outcomes. Relentless pursuit of results. Steve Jobs, probably the most famous that we all are familiar with. Only the laws of physics define what's possible and impossible to these people. Give me a reason why we can't hire 30 people every day for 30 days straight. If it's physically possible, yeah, it's only a matter of time before we can do it. They don't accept no for an answer. Then on the other hand, people with bad perfectionism, as I said, they are over-focused on the results. Overthinking, always waiting for that last piece of info. We can't start yet because we are waiting for that piece of the puzzle that is about to arrive. There's always a reason why these people don't take action. The big question is, why is it that they are over-focused on the results? If you are stressing about the outcome, about wins or losses all the time, my theory is this: you're not comfortable with the uncomfortable, because in the long term we always get what we deserve. If I'm good enough, the money will be there or the results will be there, whatever my goal at the end of the day is. My number one job is to get comfortable with the uncomfortable and disconnect the outcome from the action, because understanding that in the long term, inputs always equal outputs, meaning I always get what I deserve. So how do I do it personally? Key rule here is that be a perfectionist about your inputs, not about your outputs. There are non-negotiables, and then there are those things that I have to accept. Let's go through them. My non-negotiables are this: my plan and my schedule, I don't negotiate, I don't deviate from. Let's take my gym and my training as an example. I understand perfectly that I don't always have my 100% capacity available every day. But part of success long term is about showing up. Understanding that your daily maximum could be 90% today. But my job today, every day, is to reach my daily maximum, empty my tank, leave everything out on the field. That's the only thing I can ask, because that builds momentum and teaches me that habit and that discipline to show up and take action, because at the end of the day, it's those simple actions that I can repeat on a daily basis as long as it takes. Non-negotiables, as I said, my plan and my schedule, no matter what, I always show up. And what I do accept is that, like I said, some days are not 100%. And my job is to take action. It's okay that today I had a 90% day. But my job is to then make sure that I get that 90%. I don't leave anything in reserves. I empty my tank every day. Okay, it's time to summarize. This is what it boils down to. Be a perfectionist with your schedule and your actions, not with your short-term results, because in the long term, you will always get what you deserve. What about you guys? Are you a perfectionist? How do you deal with it? Thanks for watching again. I highly appreciate your time. I know it's your most valuable resource. This was my life and business advice to you for free in under 5 minutes. Thank you, and again, I'll talk to you next time.